I'm here today with Owen, one of our PPC executives at Pod Digital, and we're going to talk a bit about the past, the present, and the future of PPC. So, casting your mind back to 2020, 2021, how does a PPC campaign kind of differ from then to where we are today?
Yeah, I mean, in 2021, campaigns were all around sort of keyword control, keyword match types. You'd separate campaigns out by keyword match types. You'd have a campaign for each. Now you sort of blend them all together, making sure what works is working and keeping that machine sort of fueled. It's not necessarily a case of daily management, daily optimizations. You can let these campaigns run 3 or 4 days in a row and then sort of review these numbers and make these tweaks. A few years ago, marketers were probably a lot more focused on daily performance rather than looking at the bigger picture.
So, when things started to shift, what was the first notable moment that made you think, okay, things are genuinely different?
Yeah, across the platform, I think many marketers probably saw a campaign which they thought was probably messy, too broad, didn't have enough keywords within it, probably outperformed a tightly controlled one which they thought was going to perform the best in the account. We do see now 80% of marketers use automated bidding, meaning we are shifting the whole industry towards feeding these all algorithms, these smarter platforms, better data, knowing what works, actually using our business information for us rather than making the algorithms work against us, basically.
So, just to make it crystal clear, when we talk about automated bidding and manual bidding in PPC, what's kind of the difference between these, and do you have any recommendations on them?
Manual essentially means you control all the decisions, the keywords, the targeting, and the bids. Automation just means to let these platforms do it for you based on your goals. My recommendation would vary. If you're in the early stages, manual bidding is your best friend. Learn what works, scale it. When you've got data working for you, switch to automation. These platforms are very strong.
So, how would you explain to a client who's used to being in control of all their ads that actually using an algorithm or having AI help you can actually be beneficial?
You're not giving up control. You're letting these algorithms make these complex executive decisions for you while you focus on setting better goals for your business.
So, there's a lot of talk about conversion data tracking being the most important thing. So, what are a few common tracking mistakes that you find businesses often do?
The most common mistake isn't that tracking is not set up, it's just not necessarily tracking the right things with the right weighting. Something like a page visit isn't necessarily too beneficial for your business against a phone call.
So, in your opinion, when we look towards the future of PPC and with AI getting more and more powerful, how will they integrate with one another?
The world of PPC isn't going anywhere. It probably will be much more competitive in the coming years. You already see AI platforms scanning these search engine results pages for content. There's every chance that they will now be scanning PPC ads as well, making it ever more important that you're in the space.
There's the perception that AI search is eating into PPC's territory in SERPs. What are your thoughts on that?
PPC isn't shrinking as such. It's becoming intent capture at scale. The real shift is not that it's being taken over, it's just moving further down the funnel.
So, for the business owners watching this who aren't in PPC, but maybe they want to test the waters, see where it goes, what would be your one token of wisdom to give to them?
Don't worry too much around the overall setup and focus heavily on your messaging. What you say matters more than how you target.
And to those already in PPC, what would be your one piece of advice that you would give them this week to help improve their conversion?
I'd say take a step back, think about all your potential customers, and then review your overall ad copy. Is this resonating with all of them or just a few?